Howdy, y'all. Howdy. Is my jacket fitting for a howdy? I think it is, especially because we are filming from Dallas, Texas, baby. That's where we're at. We are in Dallas, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. You are here watching Lila Hart. That's right, Lila Hart. That's me. Homeowner in Texas. How are you all doing tonight? You know, originally I had a Dolls Kill unboxing video that I was going to do. And I did do some unboxing of the clothing. I am wearing a jacket from Dolls Kill that I ordered online this week. I'm very excited about it. It's making me feel real cowgirly. And that is the vibe. The vibe is to be a cowgirl because I'm in Texas now, y'all. I am in Texas and it feels good. It feels great to be here. Eric is in the kitchen. He is making me tea. I'm just so thrilled to have a microphone that works like this. That's why tonight we're just filming a video for my YouTube channel. Some late night ASMR here on this Saturday evening, Saturday, January 22nd in the year of 2022. Oh, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive, honey. Thank you so much for bringing me. I love a good tea. Tea is just quite delicious. Happy New Year, 2022. How was your new year? Anything exciting? Any big New Year's resolutions out there? Why don't y'all just tell me in the comments what your New Year's resolutions were? Drop them in the comments. Tell me where you are watching from. Are you watching from Los Angeles, California? That's where I used to live. LA. I lived in LA all of 2020 and all of 2021. And now here I am, a homeowner, engaged, living in Texas. I don't know what's more exciting, being a homeowner or being engaged. I think in this generation, probably both of those two things are quite exciting. You know, I did it. I made it. I'm here. I'm so happy to be in Texas because, my God, California is crumbling. I don't care what side of the political stratosphere you're on. California has turned into a dump. But you know what? I am so happy that I got to live and experience California in its glory days, you know, when you could actually go to the beach and relax and watch the ocean. And now it's overpriced and just crowded with homelessness. But, you know, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I am a homeowner in Texas, engaged in a safe, beautiful neighborhood, recording my YouTube videos just for y'all. That's right. This jacket is a y'all type jacket. When you wear this jacket, you can say y'all. That's just what you can do. What else can I update you guys on? Well, my two cats, Cupcake and Muffin, they're just doing amazing. My fiance, Eric, is doing wonderful. We are healthy and just thriving here in Texas. I know, it just feels so good to be in a place where I can breathe and create and think about my life. I love this little corner. Okay, you guys have to see this. But look at my plants in this corner. This is like my thinking, reading, creating YouTube videos corner. And this microphone. Do you like my nails? That's like the thing I splurge on is nails. I love getting my nails done. I love getting my nails done because Who doesn't love to look like a beautiful, classy lady? And I think nails just really do that. It hits the spots. It does. Saturday night. We are 22 days into the year of 2022. It is going by. It's like we are living so many different years, even if it's just a day, because so much is constantly going on in the news. Isn't that the truth, y'all? But you know what? Here on my YouTube channel, we just talk about the positive and the good things. We don't get too dark here on YouTube. We have to talk about the good, happy stuff. And the good, happy stuff is places like Home Depot. Do you guys like Home Depot? I love Home Depot. Home Depot is like the mall for me now that I'm a homeowner. You know, I go to Home Depot. I hop in one of those Mario carts, the disability carts, because your girl is 4'6". I'm 75 pounds. I have spina bifida. Home Depot is a huge, huge mall. That's what it is. It's a mall for homeowners. And I've got to hop in one of those Mario Karts and just zoom around. I just love Home Depot. There's so much to look at. It's exciting. It's just an endless amount of renovations that you can do as a homeowner, and it's so exciting. You feel so accomplished when you make your house into just a beautiful, beautiful sanctuary where you can create more art and create more money to purchase more things at Home Depot, to create more fun renovations and make your home into a beautiful place of well-being and sanctuary. I think this is nice. I think this is really nice that I have this sweet corner here where I can sit and talk to y'all on YouTube, and you can get to know me. We can have a sweet time connecting. This is a nice microphone. It is a Samsung. We got it from Best Buy. We're only the best. Go to buy. And it's awesome because it comes with like all these different wires, so you can connect them to your computer or directly into your iPhone, which is what I got doing right now. I'm just plugged in directly into the iPhone. That's right. What else is going on? Other than the move, which is the biggest thing of our lives, you know, and my super cute jacket from Dolls Kill. Every day is an adventure. 2022. How exciting. What a time to be alive. It truly is an interesting time. Wow. It was so nice to have some tea with y'all. My tea is still so hot. We've been hanging out, and my tea is still hot. It's difficult to drink. You know, you have to like have it cool down and be that process of cooling before you can actually sip, or you'll burn your throat, which totally defeats the purpose of having tea in the first place. You know, the whole reason you'd want the tea is to soothe your throat. I love tea. I'm a big fan of tea. I'm like a tea connoisseur, if you would say. What does it say on the back of this tea? It says, you learn more from failure than you do success. You know what? I think that it's very true. You do learn a lot from failures, especially when you have the bravery and the confidence to stand up from a failure and to continue going forward. You know, I think a lot of times people remain victims after they've experienced a failure, and they stay in that victim mindset And that victim mindset keeps them trapped to the point where they cannot see the lesson that can be learned from the failure, which can in turn become a wisdom. And as you gain more wisdom, you no longer see yourself as a victim, but you rise up and become a victor, like a phoenix that rises from the ashes through failure, And that is the way you can get towards success, is you have to keep going. You can never stop. Don't ever give up. And that, my friends, is the tea, baby. Never give up. Keep going forward. What a great message from our tea, see? And it's still hot, but it's not so hot that I can't drink it. I can take a little sip. I took a little sip. It was a nice sip. Tea. Delicious tea. I did my makeup tonight because Eric and I will be filming for our show. This is like the pre-warm-up for the filming of our show. Eric and I film an hour-long show. It's called Immune to the System. And find us on Twitter, and you can find the show. But this is like my little warm-up. I can sit here, have some tea with y'all, have a little voice warm-up before I sit and talk with Eric for about an hour about everything that is going on in the news. Because like I said, it is an exciting time to be alive. I did my makeup with a palette that was sent to me by Ipsy. And the funny thing is I had no idea that I was going to unbox this Doll's Kill jacket. I opened this giant box that came in the mail today, and it was Doll's Kill. And I had done my makeup like this earlier with the brown and gold tones, which is perfect for my Cowgirl Howdy Y'all jackets. Howdy Y'all. I'm excited. It's crazy because, here in Texas, we do have different weather. We actually have the 4 seasons, which in California, when I was living there, I was so used to it being sunny and warm like all the time. I never wore long sleeves. I hardly ever wore jeans. I was always wearing skirts or dresses, and definitely always laying out in the sun if I was at the pool or at the beach or tanning while I was going hiking. I do miss hiking. I do miss Runyon Park, and I miss hiking, but I definitely would not feel safe hiking in Los Angeles now, which is why we moved. And you have to think about it. I've lived in LA for the last 10 years. I spent the entirety of my 20s living in Los Angeles, which I think is pretty cool, that I got to have that super fun 20s experience living in LA and being a California girl. And now I'm 30, flirty, fun homeowner in Dallas, Texas. It's so great. I'm in a different state, in a new state of being, in a new state of mind, in a new state, age. I'm in a new decade. So it seems appropriate that I would be in Texas. Right, y'all? The tea is getting better. This is like we are sitting here, a couple of gals, hanging out, a couple of pals, just hanging out, having tea on a Saturday night, 22 days into the year 2022. So many twos. So exciting. Eric and I are getting married in a month. Wow. February 22nd, 2022. It'll be 2/22/22. That will be our anniversary. So sweet. Oh, I just made my camera move. But look, this is the ring that Eric proposed to me on my 30th birthday. He proposed on my 30th birthday in Malibu, California. And we had this ring made at 14 karat in Beverly Hills. And the carat diamond was a diamond from Eric's mother, Deborah, she had a pair of earrings that were carat diamonds, and his sister got married in 2018, and she has the other matching carat diamond, and she designed her wedding ring. And Eric and I got engaged in July of 2021, and I got this made at 14 karat in Beverly Hills. My nephew Brandon actually came with me to look at different ring styles, and I love it because it's such a princess cut. It just makes me feel like such a fairy tale. And then on my 29th birthday, Eric gave me his grandmother Rachel's blue sapphire diamond ring, which is just so meaningful and thoughtful, and I just love it. I love it. And that's also why I get my nails done so often, is because your girl has these diamonds, you know. I've got diamonds and also pearls because Eric gave me these pearls for Christmas. So I just have to be a lady, and I have to have my nails done, y'all. It's so important. And I love the red. The red is my favorite. The red to me is just so fancy, so feminine, so darling. The tea's getting better. Tea time with Lila. So much fun. We are prepping our voices, prepping for conversation, prepping to hang out with Eric on the couch to film episode 12 of Immune to the System. But right now, we were having some tea time ASMR. How fun. Eric is making food. He's the cook of our house, which I have to say, I'm a very lucky girl. You know, Eric he's Italian and Jewish, and he makes the most amazing meals. I love the caprese salads that he makes. So good. He's literally helped me because before dating Eric, I had such a bad understanding of health and nutrition. Eric has a nutritional degree from the University of Utah, and so he's really helped me a lot with understanding how to eat better, because to be honest with y'all, before Eric, I was eating like 2 cigarettes, a Rockstar, and top ramen. That would be my meal for the day. Yeah, 2 cigarettes. Because I was a smoker. I smoked like for a year when I was 24, which is crazy. Not something I would recommend. Definitely don't recommend smoking. Definitely don't recommend trying smoking at 24. It made sense to do that at 24 because I had just started stand-up, and I was going to the Comedy Store on Sunset like every night in my leather jacket, not my cowgirl jacket, because I was in LA, and so I had a leather jacket, and I was a stand-up. I was new into stand-up. This was 2016, and I started smoking, and I smoked those little skinny cigarettes, and they were really cute. I thought I looked so cool with my leather jacket, smoking those long, skinny cigarettes, and I would have 2 of those for breakfast, a Rockstar or a Red Bull, and maybe a top ramen. Caffeinated, Adderalled up all day. It was a crazy time in my life, you know? But what is so awesome is that when I met Eric, I had stopped taking Adderall. I had stopped smoking cigarettes. I was starting to take care of my body. This is in January of 2018. So I was about 26 years old. And I was really changing a lot of these crazy habits that it was a lot of work. And I had to give myself credit. It was a lot of work to break those habits and to get into a better state of mind, which is definitely what I was trying to do around the time that me and Eric linked up, which was perfect because I was becoming more self-aware. I was working on myself. And then I met this person that was just perfectly aligned with the goals and the direction I was heading into my life as I was continuing to become more self-aware and to make better habits and decisions. So I am so very lucky that Eric cooks for me because the meals over the last few years has really played a huge part in my nutrition and my health and my strong immunity. I feel healthier at 30 than I ever did at 24. Tea time. Wow, the tea is perfect. The tea is at such a nice level. Tea time ASMR. And, it's amazing to think back on the difference from when I was 24 to now being a 30-year-old woman. At 24, my life was under so much stress. I was under a lot of stress because of my living situation, being in LA, just starting stand-up, still drinking, definitely still smoking, doing drugs. And at that point of 24 where you're realizing like, holy crap, I'm not a little kid anymore. I am totally an adult, but this is so scary, and you're figuring out the world. And I had to make a decision. I was like, yo, I don't want to bring these habits into my 30s. I need to like slowly start to shed this bullshit now so that I can guarantee in my 30s I don't have to bring these problems along with me, these problems being addiction to Adderall, addiction to cigarettes, which were huge things for me to be able to break. I'm so grateful that I don't have to smoke a pack of cigarettes, even though I thought I looked so cute in my leather jacket with my skinny little ciggies. My skin looks amazing. My skin is so grateful for that because, and here's what's crazy too. When I quit smoking at 26 and I quit doing the Adderall, it was like my skin went through this insane detox. It was like this insane detox because when I was doing the drugs, when I was doing the Adderall, when I was doing the cocaine, my skin had not been breaking out. But as soon as I stopped and I was starting to drink water and I was getting sunlight and I was going hiking and I was getting my mind right, it was like my skin started spewing and erupting and detoxing at this crazy level. I mean, it was scary looking, but I am so grateful for my smooth skin now. I don't wear any foundation. This is purely just my skin. I do a lot of lotions and a lot of oils, and I'm so grateful for my Ipsy sponsorship because they send me a lot of amazing products, which I love using, especially being a 30-year-old woman. It's so important for me to have a good skincare routine, and through Ipsy, that's been very possible and something I definitely keep up with because I've worked too hard with my sobriety and quitting the smoking and quitting the drinking to not just go all the way full force and have an amazing skincare routine. So yeah, that's what good health, good nutrition, good love, that's what it does to you. It makes you feel younger at 30 than I ever did at 24. And that is the tea. That is the tea. Self-care really is self-love. And it's amazing to think that as I was recognizing that I had these addictions, that I had these horrible tendencies at 24, as I was seeing that, granted, I didn't get sober till I was 26. It was a 2-year process for me to really recognize that. It was amazing because I began to really work on myself. And as I was working on myself, even though I hadn't perfectly completed it, I was at that point in my life where I knew that this was the direction. I knew that I was making changes. And that's when Eric was put into my life. And thank God that he was. Thank God he was, because it made the other transitions a lot easier, especially with my habits and my health. And like I said, he's an amazing cook. He makes really great food, and that was crucial in helping my body heal because I had damaged it so much through the choices of drinking and using drugs and smoking. And with Eric's help, I was really able to make the process of detoxing so much easier and simpler because I was actually dating someone who understands nutrition, which is incredible. I feel so lucky, but that was important, and that totally was God right there because he was like, this girl, she needs to eat. I wasn't eating. And, as a woman, when you're not eating, it's a lot easier to go into depression, into suicidal thoughts, and to thinking that things are so much more worse than they are, because you begin to go in this like black and white thinking. And that was happening to me on a regular basis. So not only was I depressed, I was feeling suicidal. I was feeling not like myself. There's so many things in my life that were not making me happy. And I remember laying there in bed, especially when I was at the peak of my drug usage and the cocaine and the smoking of the cigarettes. I remember laying there thinking like, wow, I would give anything to be able just to have a normal day and like to not need these drugs and this alcohol to function, right? And so I remember that, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so grateful that I don't have to live like that anymore. And I'm even so much more grateful that I have a partner who totally understands me and loves me and just loves me through a lot of this trauma, because y'all, we have traumas, and we're out here just trying to break generational curses and heal our family lines and heal traumas and get closer with our family. Speaking of family, that is something I have been working on so hard this last, I would say the end of 2021, from the summer to the end of 2021. I felt like that was my number one priority. It was making my family and I have good relationships, like having great relationships with my sisters, my two older sisters, Laura and Lynn. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that we talk every day. I make it a point to text my family in the morning, like my dad, my mom, my two sisters, good morning, I love you, have a wonderful day. Because for me, it's like, it's such a great way to start my morning, especially if I'm going to look at my phone anyways. It's like, well, if I'm going to look at my phone, I want to know that the first thing I'm doing is wishing the people that I love the most, who matter the most in my life, to wish them a good day and to let them know that they're on my mind first thing in the morning. And it's been so great because I feel like I've been doing this since September, and there are days where I've slept in and I haven't gotten to text them right away. And it's, because I do live here in Texas, I'm 2 hours away. So if I sleep in and I don't text them right away, my sister, Danilyn especially, and my dad will text me first, and they'll say good morning and I love you, and it's just awesome. It makes me so happy. And it's such a great reminder of, you have to give the love that you hope to receive. If you give the love that you hope to receive, it's so much easier to attain that love. When you give love freely, it's like it just boomerangs and comes back to you in the most unexpected, beautiful ways. And I feel like that simply through texting my family every morning that I love them and I'm thinking of them. It's amazing that Eric, I wake up next to him, so I just get to tell him, like, I love you, honey, because he's right there, which is so cool that I have this forever bed buddy. That's also why it's cool to get married. You get married, and it's like you have a forever bed buddy. You have a person that's literally there forever to kick it, forever to hang out. I don't even have to text him in the morning. I don't have to say good morning, or he doesn't have to say good morning, beautiful, because he could say good morning, beautiful to me right there, because I'm just laying in bed next to my mans, all right? But if I wasn't laying next to Eric, I would text him in the morning, but I'm always laying next to him, so I don't need to text him. I could just be telling him, like, good morning, honey, you're so hot. It's so funny. Well, this has been so fun. The tea is delicious. I'm going to definitely be doing more of these tea times with Lila. What a great warm-up section before my episode. Oh, wow. And look, my honey has brought me food because he wants me to be healthy and happy. I'm such a lucky girl. I hope y'all have enjoyed this ASMR tea time hangout with your girl, Lila Hart, here in Dallas, in my home, with my Howdy Girl jacket, because I'm a cowgirl, y'all. I'm a cowgirl. Well, we will see you tomorrow night. This is going to be a regular thing. We're just going to have tea time together. Tea time, ASMR, Let me know where you're from in the comments. Drop a howdy. Stay blessed. See you all tomorrow.